What is up, guys? It's your boy E-Man. I'm followed here by my co-host Nicholas. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up, bro? It's been a minute since we've seen you guys. It's been a long time, and we're gonna shed some light as to why we haven't been around.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about that later on. It's the last thing we're gonna do to close off. So yeah, this is episode 4. Guys, we're super happy to be back. We got a couple cool topics that we're gonna talk about, and yeah. So Nick, basically, I just want to know where exactly it is that you stand in terms of relationship. Like, what are you? Are you single? Are you taken? What's the case?
Right now, my relationship status is not single. It's not in a relationship. It's complicated. It's down bad. That's what it is. It's down bad. It's fucking down bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, bro. Seems like every shot I take, I'm in the wrong fucking field.
Bro, I definitely agree with you. Guys, for me, I've been single for quite a while. To be honest with you, both of us, I guess we're chasing our dreams. We're, trying to make money. We're trying to get right in terms of, health. We're trying to get all the categories checked off, health, wealth, fitness, love, and all that stuff. Except
Life is just, life has been an up and down for us, like, as you grow older and you've experienced certain things, you kind of start to realize that life just isn't only about pursuing a relationship every day. Like, sometimes you check your bank account and you realize, I don't need a relationship, I need a fucking check.
We need money. That's what we need.
Basically, I need a fucking check.
Yeah, we don't need we would like girls for sure, but right now that bank account is sweating right now. The bank account needs to do a couple cardio. And actually, it needs to do the reverse. It needs to eat. It's burning a lot of calories. It's slowly, losing weight, if you know what I mean. So yeah, guys. So basically, living here in Miami, a lot of girls believe in zodiac signs and stuff like that. And I want to start off by saying, do you believe in zodiac signs? That's what I want to say. And what is your zodiac sign?
Okay, so honestly, my opinion on zodiac signs, I see that they're so it's common for somebody to state their zodiac sign in their Instagram bio. It's common for people to judge others based on their zodiac signs. And where I stand on it is that I'm more of a man of God. I don't really focus on zodiac signs. I think they're a neat idea. I'm not gonna completely shoot them down. If I told you that I didn't believe in it 100%, then I'd be bullshitting, because in all honesty, if somebody said that I'm stubborn, I'm fucking stubborn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really stubborn.
So, what is your zodiac sign, for those that don't know?
My zodiac sign would be it's a Taurus. It's a Taurus, and basically, Tauruses are the realest ones out there, honestly.
You heard it here, folks. We're both Taurus, so we're not gonna give away our birthdays. But what I am gonna say is both of us are one day apart. So now we'll talk about me. Yes, I'm a Taurus just like he is, but I do not believe in zodiac signs. We're on the same page. We follow the same religion. We don't really believe in that. We believe that, you can quote me on this. We both believe that environment shapes, personality.
Yep.
We do not believe in the alignment of stars shaping you. First of all, if you think about it, zodiac signs kind of put you in a box, because it labels you as, if you're a Taurus, then these are the certain qualities that make a Taurus, instead of, how about, what if I was born in a poor place, or what if I was born in a rich place? How are my parents? Was I at home with both parents? Did I have a single parent? All of that dictates your personality, what type of schools you went to, your neighborhood and stuff like that. So yes, I don't believe in zodiac signs. Do I knock people down who believe in it? No, you're entitled to believe in whatever you want. Do I think it's stupid? Yes, I do.
Another thing too is that it kind of also limits your options, because people are always you're this, I don't fuck with this like that because of that one time that this person treated me horribly because he's a Capri Sun, or I can't do this because the Leo treated me like shit. And in all honesty, I feel basing your whole personality off of a zodiac sign limits you. You say that you do this because you're this. That doesn't make any sense. You do that because you're a bitch, not because you're a fucking, I don't know, some fucking stupid ass sign. The stars don't make you. The stars don't make you.
The stars do not make you. You make you. Please, ladies, if there's even ladies watching us right now, do not use your promiscuity as your zodiac sign as an excuse for your promiscuity. It's not cool. Take ownership, take accountability. If you like, sleeping around, then just say, hey, I like sleeping around, and that's fine. But don't use the signs, because then there's gonna be other girls that are the same sign as you, and maybe they're good girls. And if guys believe in zodiac signs, they're gonna say, oh, you've been sleeping around because you're this sign. Oh, you get me? Like, if you keep repeating it, then people are just gonna categorize that zodiac sign as like being promiscuous and this and this and that.
Yeah, I was actually having this conversation with my coworkers yesterday, and the funny thing is that we all agree on things that we dislike. We're all the same sign. We found out we were all the same sign. We were all Tauruses, and stuff like that. We've shared experiences about like our love life and stuff like that, and I go to my coworker. I'm like, look, man, like I think I realized that we're just too kind. We're too good of lovers to like completely find somebody on our level. You get me? Like you could say, oh, you could find another Taurus, but I don't believe in that. I'm not gonna say, oh, I need you to be a Taurus so that I can fall in love with you. That doesn't really add up in my book based on my religion.
For sure, bro.
But I mean, another thing too is that like it kind of gets complicated in the sense that you kind of have to establish relations with people. And so like this kind of like brings us over to our next thought of how would the dynamic of men being friends with women like kind of bounce into this. So it's like, how do I put it? Like, let's say if you're in a relationship, it's just a common straight relationship. I don't mean to offend any homosexuals, any form of sexual orientation.
Yes, we do not discriminate, please.
But besides that, we've been lurking on this topic of, can a man be friends with a woman, like a woman that's basically in a relationship? So basically, just friend, woman, that's a girlfriend and a boyfriend. So just to kind of just bat it off, in my experience, it wasn't very fruitful. Kind of ended on a sour note. The whole story was kind of wishy-washy because she had I'm not gonna state any names here. Maybe we can make up a name for her. I'll call her bitch, probably. No, I'll call her Sam. It's pretty close to home, but I'll call her Sam. And in all honesty, I thought she was a pretty cool girl. I honestly thought she was a pretty cool girl. You never got to meet her. Jonathan did. Jonathan says that she was kind of weird. But whatever, that's just another story for another day. And she basically cheated on me with somebody that told me, or no, with somebody that she said that she was like, oh no, he's just a friend.
I'm sorry, Sam, if you're watching this, screw you.
But yeah, like it was just a bad experience for me. Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this has like been the experience for most dudes or not, but I want to hear like E-Man's opinion on all this and stuff like that.
So basically, I've always been the type of person where, I don't like putting myself in the friend zone. I think I've only been putting myself in the friend zone like, maybe a very short amount of people that I've encountered. My take on it, no, I don't believe that men and women can be friends, especially if there's attraction on a certain level. If you're a certain level of attractive, I don't think that it's possible, because at the end of the day, yes, from a girl's point of view, she can be like, oh, but I've been friends with this person for this amount of time. Yeah, but the reason that you've only been friends is because the only reason he wants to be friends with you, it's because he wants to smash, right?
That's true.
If she says one day, hey, you could be friends for 5 years, right? And the girl could be like, oh, but that's my brother, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but that's not how he sees you. You're seeing it from, a girl's point of view. If the girl says one day, hey, listen, I'm feeling kind of lonely, do you want to smash? I 100% can guarantee you that this man is going to go straight to your house and he's going to lay the pipe, all right? He's not going to say, oh, but I just see you as a friend. No, it doesn't work like that, because that's not how men think.
Knocking boots.
Men do not benefit from being in a relationship with a woman, point blank. It is what it is, okay? Now, do women benefit from being in a relationship, being friends with a man? Yes. Why? Validation and attention. That's all they need. that's, you know, women's currency. It is what it is.
The way that I see that whole like situation with like, you know, like men and women in friendship kinds of like relations, I honestly think that there are like instances where it could be compatible. Like I remember Sam had a friend, really smart guy, kind of chill. He was a homosexual and he was a male, but they were friends and I didn't really pay much attention to it. Didn't really strike anything down, you know, any red flags or anything like that. But I mean, in all honesty, there have been instances that I've seen, you know, a man and woman be friends and nothing came of it. But it's just incredibly rare, because it's hard to find a man that can actually like control his urges for such things. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So it's like
guys, and we also, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we also want to, you know, apologize in advance if you guys hear background noises. Right now we are in an outside scenery. We're, you know, in a trail. We found a pretty cool spot where we decided to record. A lot of things went, you know, behind this. So behind us, there's like a bunch of houses and stuff. We're trying not to scream because, you know, people are sleeping and stuff like that. So if you hear like, you know, bicycles or, you know, like people walking, keep in mind that we are in an outside place. Guys, we're working hard to, you know, build the best quality. We tried getting another mic. Unfortunately, we had technical difficulties, but, you know, it is what it is. We're working with what we have, and guys, we appreciate you guys watching and stuff like that.
And that's another thing. Since we're here in one of the quietest places of Dade County, I fucking love Miami. Like, I don't know if you're watching at all and you're from Miami. I went to like middle school and high school here, and living at Miami is a complete experience. Here's the thing. So there's a bridge, basically Hialeah Bridge. So Cuban ghetto bridge, just everybody's chill. Everybody's chill. Chill part. This is where everybody's just calm. And that's just a piece of Miami. That is just only a piece of Miami. You go to any other place, it's always a different vibe, honestly. Living in Miami is an experience on its own. And like, E-Man can probably just hit you with all the facts, honestly, to like every little place, because we've been there. We've been there a million times, honestly.
Honestly, bro.
Just hit me with anything about Miami Beach. Like, what are the vibes there, honestly?
What are the vibes?
What are the people like?
The people, for the most part, is always, you know, it's always a fun experience.
They're up and down, honestly.
We do occasionally go in the night to Ocean Drive. I would say, you know, the nightlife experience compared to, you know, the experience in the morning is definitely different. Tons of beautiful women. Now, I would recommend that you bring a decent amount of cash, because guys, the liquor there is expensive. We'll go ahead and I'll post the a video of Nick drinking a huge
oh no
glass of liquor. I'll go ahead and put that clip right now. Go. All right, guys. So yeah, that video is absolutely, you know, hilarious. That thing, that was actually a medium drink. We don't even, guys, you don't even want to see what this man looks like after that huge glass. But that was just a medium. All right, guys. And how much was it? Like $20?
Bro, that thing cost me a fucking arm and a leg.
Arm and a leg. A testicle.
It was a freaking punch bowl, honestly, man.
Yeah,
and
you gotta sell your heart.
And in all honesty, like, since Ocean Drive is just one piece, and it's like you just get that experience at Ocean Drive, just basically a punch bowl of alcohol. That's mainly it. Alcohol is the fuel for fun in Miami Beach. All right, if somebody tells you differently, it's because they're probably selling crack, heroin, other bullshit. Probably that. But I gotta say, like, in my experiences of living in Miami, since every place is a different vibe where I personally live. Of course, I'm not gonna give the exact address because that'd just be kind of creepy. But
we'll say he lives in the Cuban
Central.
We'll put it that way. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, you could probably figure that out.
Yeah.
Put the puzzle pieces together.
Exactly.
Living there, honestly, it's a lot of noise. The people there are honestly nice though. They're very nice. But
Would you say it's calm?
Calm, dude. Like, days aren't up and down because, bro, one day it'll be chickens going off for some reason. Chickens going off in a suburban neighborhood. Freaking just banging noises. That's just construction. Fine, everybody does construction everywhere. And then one other thing too that kind of disturbs me is that there's another religion there. There's not, you know, and of course everybody's entitled to their own religion. But I'm just saying, it's kind of like a
Let's just say it's the opposite of Christianity.
yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it's what we call here brujeria. So it's like, and then to be more specific, santeria.
Santeria.
So santeria is basically
Go ahead and look that up, guys.
Santeria, not the song, but the religion.
Yeah, that's sublime.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah, I like that song though, but whatever. So basically Santeria is like they don't care. They'll just drop off animal carcasses like that they've sacrificed on train tracks, which is like kind of weird. I don't know.
It's
Like,
kind of disturbing. But,
Yeah,
but you are entitled
yeah.
to believe what you want to believe. That's the beauty of living in this country, you know?
But yeah, but living in Hialeah for the most part, the people are they're nice to me. They're nice to me. You know, the thing is that I have the skin tone of like a white boy, but you know I'm Hispanic. But then again, you know, there's a bunch of like white Cubans here and stuff like that, so they automatically know that I'm Cuban.
What's your ethnicity? You're half...
I'm a Cuban and Nicaraguan, but I was born here.
So for all my Nicaraguan chicks, go ahead and hit up my boy. You already know. Look at those light eyes, all right? So yeah, guys. So that's his experience, you know, with where he lives. We're not going to specify where. So now take to me. So basically, I live in an area that's closer to the downtown area. So as you're heading, you know, north, it gets a little bit more ghetto, you know, as you drive by. So I'm going to go ahead and post a video right now. Alright, so that video right there, basically that was taken yesterday. I was at my boy's house, and to this day I'm not really sure what exactly happened, but I live in an area where the crime rate, it's, you know, a little bit high. But I mean, it is what it is, guys. It's what comes with the territory. That was at my friend's house. We live in the same neighborhood, but he's like on a different block where it's a little bit more, you know, of a heat up. I live in an area where there's not that many, you know, dangerous things, but I did actually witness something pretty crazy that I've never seen. It was a guy and a girl. They were in a car. The girl was inside in the driver's seat, and the guy steps outside. He steps outside. He's hanging onto the door. The girl drives off. I swerve onto the right side, hoping to God that the car, you know, does not hit me. It was honestly a pretty terrifying experience. I didn't know if the guy had a gun, so I just turned and I kept driving. And my house was right around the corner. So I was like, oh, let me not, you know, make sure that this guy doesn't, you know, follow me or do anything like that. So yeah, guys, you know, crazy stuff like that happen all the freaking time living in Miami. But would I move? That's a question for another day. That's a hard question.
Because for me, like, I'm so used to the nightlife here. I'm so used to like the people here. I'm so used to
and the women, guys. Like the women is they're absolutely beautiful. You know,
they're beautiful. And honestly, like another thing too, I couldn't live without seeing as how like I've been to like other places and stuff like that, and you know I've traveled a little bit. Every time I go to like one of those places, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's the Cuban in me, Nicaraguan in me, the Floridian in me, dude. I'm used to like having a pastelito, at least like
for real, man. Pastelito guayaba, queso.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
If you don't know what that is, I suggest you go ahead and find out, because guys, you are missing out. Like
a Cuban bakery is like something I will never take for granted.
Cubans in general, like they have a lot to offer. I'm not gonna lie. They have beautiful women, they have beautiful food, beautiful culture, and you know, they created my co-host right here, who sometimes I hate, but no, I'm just kidding, guys.
Cuban ingredients in a Nicaraguan oven.
Let's put it that way. All right, guys. So basically, guys, we also wanted to talk about, you know, where we've been. Why did we take so long, you know, making another video? Guys, we'd be lying to you if it was because of, you know, external reasons. Guys, the God honest truth is we're lazy.
Yep.
Okay, it is what it is. We are procrastinators. Jobs, you know, that did have, you know, some, to a degree, you know, it affected us, like, you know, our jobs.
Yeah. But that's the thing too, like, when you're not really making a lot of profit from doing hobbies like these, you kind of like stray off because it's not something that you prioritize. You have to prioritize school, work. Now, of course, if we're in relations, and basically just a bunch of other things. Cause like, you know, we're not gonna give all the details in our personal lives, but you know, somebody will be going through something. We don't really have time for this sometimes.
And guys, we also keep in mind, you know, we're very, very young. We recently just became legal, you know, legal enough to drink. So guys, we've been going off. We like to have a good time, and yes, you know, like, I guess yes, we're young. We gotta enjoy our youth, but we decided, you know, we spoke earlier on the mic playing Overwatch. That's one of our favorite games. Guys, if you play Overwatch, go ahead and, you know, drop your name down below and we'll go ahead and, you know, hit you up. But we were, having a conversation. I said, hey, listen, Nicholas. Look, it's been a while since we made a podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I was even procrastinating, even making one today. But I said, guys, like, it's time to make a change. We wanna, try to be a little bit more consistent. We just bought this light. This light's absolutely amazing. We bought it for how much? 15?
$26.
$26. It's not bad, it's pretty good distance. It has like 10 different phases of light and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, we just want to say, guys, we apologize. We'll do our best to create, the best content that we can. We want to get other people on, on the show, on this podcast. So if you guys, if you want to go ahead, if you live in the Miami area, shoot us a message. Hit us up on Instagram. I'll put our Instagrams down below. And yeah, anything you want to say?
I just wanted to say more on the, us not being here and stuff like that. And in all honesty, like me and Yaman have been thinking about like this podcast stuff for a minute. We always say, yo, we should sit down, we should do the podcast. Yo, we should do the podcast. We should do the podcast. We should do the podcast. But in general, it's just these conversations come naturally with us. Like most of the time, we'd be having these conversations, and I'll literally just stop, say, yo, this is podcast talk. Why are we talking right now?
Guys, listen, we just started, doing this podcast stuff. We're still trying to become, natural talkers when it comes to talking to the mic. But guys, let me tell you, we have some very interesting conversations, and I get upset when we don't bring this into the podcast because it'll be amazing content. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much, for tuning in, for listening to, two goofballs, just trying to make it out of here. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your neighbors. And yeah, any last things you want to say?
I just want to say, welcome back to the Junkyard.
Welcome back to the freaking Junkyard, baby. Woo!